Woo! We're back. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. People give Jacob a lot of grief. I don't know if he deserves all that grief, but his loyalty mission is just fine. Kinda like it. Anyways, it's more interesting than Samara's. Thane's has a really interesting subtext, but the actual loyalty mission is short and not that interesting. Welcome back, Mike. Just got back here too. It's the last of our loyalty missions until Legion comes out to play.
Anomaly detected.
2175A. Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It is possible this is an as-yet unexplored garden world.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Ready, boss! Tyler, how's it going, man? Happy almost day. How are things? There's a mountain. Even has some Ezo. Let me change one thing in that command now while I'm thinking about it. So it's the links command, which spits out on 3 lines now, separate lines, except when it's on a timer where it doesn't. So I've had an extra space in there. Then at least it won't break the YouTube link and the schedule. You ready for the weekend? How am I? How's everyone else? Very good here, man. Very good here. I think we're gonna do Shadow Broker today. Still hoping to see some excitement for that. I'm excited. I can be the only one excited for that. That's fine. I'll be excited for everybody. Shadow Broker. We're gonna finish Mass Effect this weekend. Tyler, we probably won't finish tomorrow. Probably finish Saturday. Starting to think about what we're gonna do next. Before we get to Mass Effect 3, we're gonna play something else, or a couple somethings else. Of course, more Game of Thrones this weekend and more Twin Peaks. I'm excited for that too. Crash Trilogy. Oh man. Should I play the Crash Trilogy? So here's what I've heard. Because they changed the hitboxes in the first one is technically more difficult. Slightly more difficult than it was originally in some places.
Probe away.
I don't know if I'd want to commit to the whole trilogy right off the bat. We'd have to see how long a single game took. And even though some, if the first one's the most difficult, we'd probably spend the longest on the first one. That'd be the place to start. Ezo!
Launching probe.
So Tyler, we re-enabled currency in the channel. We've got a channel currency again, Stardust. I have a feeling Lamia is about to assign you some Stardust based on your hours. Everybody's currency was reset.
Probe away.
It's a little harder, but by no means is it impossible. You found 2 harder, honestly? Interesting. Well, let me put it on the short list. Crash Trilogy. Without knowing what game we're going to play next, I do kind of want to lean towards something action oriented, one way or another. I mean, that could mean crash. I don't know if I'm quite ready for some Resident Evil yet, but much to my surprise, Kimberly picked as her game choice as an Architect of Chaos, picked Resident Evil 7. So even though we still have to play Resident Evil 1 HD, we might end up playing 7 first. I want to get to Dishonored 2, and I want to get to Mankind Divided, but I think I want to be done with the Mass Effect trilogy by the time I get to either of those. Castlevania, still thinking about that. Tyler, you could just play 3 first. Good starting point. 7's a good choice. Lumia giving your thumbs up for 7. You don't want me to suffer from hypertension. Mike, thank you for watching out for my best interests here. Jacob is bringing Pull to the battle. Well, there are shields and I think barriers, definitely shields, a lot of shields. There's also a lot of mechs. Overload would be good. Overload, slam, heavy warp, that would all be good. Kasumi, got overload, flashbang, shadow strike, that might work. Kasumi down here. Tali doesn't have overload. She's got energy drain. It's not as strong, but heck, the mech's down here, right? Definitely want someone with overload or something for mechs. Right with Kasumi. Miranda have anything to say about Jacob's daddy issues? I don't think so. Try it. Feels like a weird combo, but hey, who else's appearance changed? Before we do that, Amara's got a dark outfit. Gordon's already in his alternate. Harris alternate's okay. I don't like either of Miranda's alternates there. Legion, sure. Putting almost everybody in their alternate outfits this time. But not Miranda. Hers just weirds me out. You'd take Morden? Why would you take Morden down here? Because Morden or something else? Neural Shock, Incineration Blast, Cryo Blast. They've time trials. Is that in Crash? Tyler, time trials. That's insane. Spoilers for the mission. Well, does Morden have dialogue or something? We could bring Morden. We'll make it work. I'll be the only one with anything to deal with shields. Oh hell, let's do it. Still don't know where I want to spend those points. Organics. Squad incendiary. I don't know if I've ever brought Morden on this mission, Rain, so I'm curious to see what he says. And you just like Morden. Now that's a good enough reason right there. Could play some Metal Gear. What happened? What happened to the OHN marathon? Does anybody know? I didn't. They announced the marathon for the anniversary, and then they did some individual streams. Did somebody get sick? Did something happen? Saw Three Dog on a couple times. You brought Legion to Tali's mission? That takes a little bit of work. Planning. Yeah. Never done that. But We Are Woo brings it up often enough.
Survived impact, but it's been years.
I think I did see him do that once. Or we just talked about it enough times that I think I did. The Gurn's back. Crashed here. A distress signal is what brought us here.
They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
An alert beacon. That's why we came.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
By itself, that doesn't make any sense, does it? What's he talking about?
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
You know, Avina.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Unsafe deceleration?
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Beacon activation protocols.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
All pretty shady. It crashed, yeah, but...
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
After that long, yeah. Jacob still has hope. Maybe it was the flora. Why did Dad wait 8 years to turn on the signal beacon? Very bad, no good stuff went down here.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
What do you think, Jacob?
You came from the sky?
Yes.
The leader said someone would come.
From the sky.
He delayed for so long, but he still has power.
Power!
Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Get down!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
This is so rational. Why don't you go? Can I get you both? Is it possible to get you both there, or are you going to be stubborn about this? They're going to go down, aren't they? I should have someone over here with me. Tell you what, Morden, why don't you get over here? I should have done Jacob. Jacob's already out in the open. Guess what? Now they're both going to go down. Jacob, you're blocking the cover I'm trying to get you into. Too late. Good times. And this is one of those wonky covers where when you get up, your camera angle changes. Martin, burn him!
Making contact.
Did you see how it changes? I don't know if you can feel it, but it's pretty stark when you're in control. Bad cover, bad cover, bad cover. Burn him! Jacob, just lie there. It'll be easier that way. Neural shock incoming. That's gotta suck. Burn him. Rain, are you off? No, Jamster's off. Gotta go, guys. Thanks for the stream, Jay. A lot happened tonight. Oh, that stuff. Chat and all that. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. See you all in the next one. Jamster, have a good night. We'll see you later. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. We'll be back at it. Take those shields and Morden. Burn him! Kill it with fire. Maybe next time you can freeze him. But not this time. Alright, that's enough, Jacob. You were so helpful there. Would you get up, please? No. Still someone. Freeze him! Oh, that sucks. Look at that.
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very...
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
You've been waiting for another wormhole here. It's open. It's open. Go, go, go! Jesus, Rain. Go big or go home!
Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
But?
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Previous females said hunters were exiled, behavioral, or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
No, no, no.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
I can punish you.
You are like him. You will keep us here.
Not good. Look at that thing.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Not praising the sun. Tell you that. Jim, thank you for the follow, Jim. Welcome aboard.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Not us. No, we won't.
Authorized for lethal force.
Sounds like hostilities. Orton, burn him.
Our captain demands obedience. Forbidden.
not familiar.
Please, here. You could end it.
Explain.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
10 years.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women?
Figure it out,
Is it as
Shepard.
bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
So why?
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
We agree on that. Active mech set to explode.
Right there.
Moving to point.
Because climbing over the boxes, or like through that gap, would just be way too hard. Of course, we have to blow it up. T-Y-C. Shit. Of course, you can't screw up. I mean, what's going to happen if you screw that one up? Is it going to explode? Whoops. That's what we want. Open CTC. We better get away. I wasn't messing with you. I almost stuck around for the blast.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Right behind you. Old dead left posed, positioned. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Sure they're posed?
Get ready.
Moving out of line of fire. Please reconsider.
Shield of fail.
I've got him! Got it!
Deploying incineration tank.
It's not armored. It actually work.
Nice trip.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's still alive. He's really still alive, huh? You guys finish him. Damn it! His exploding body knocked me out of cover. I don't even think it was the splash that killed me. It knocked me out of cover and I got shot. It's my story and I'm sticking with it. Finished you. Yeah, they finished you. Me. They finished me. No.
Right.
For combat.
Got no shields!
Give us back our squad incendiary.
I was standing downwind, making contact.
Requesting assistance.
No, you guys get back here. You were not done being in something like reasonable cover. You just stay in cover.
Nice trip.
Gordon, what the hell? Gordon, get back up. That wasn't
Alert.
My shield. Down. I was standing downwind.
cover. You're not taking cover. Shepard.
Requesting assistance. System failing. Systems critical systems. Failing.
Interesting.
Not a problem.
Moving to cover.
We all fit here? I think we do.
Should do the trick.
Going to ground. Coming.
Get him there. Unless I can't get the dark red reticle there. It's gonna hit the terrain if I tried to hit him with squad power. Maybe it's the spot I'm in. Oh!
Excuse me, collision. Excuse me. Backup systems engaged.
Come on over.
Rerouting power. Critical system. Rerouting power. Requesting assistance. Rerouting power.
Shepard won't take cover back there either. What's with the terrain in this?
Have a nice trip.
That hit the terrain as well. Very nice. Shepard has a decent flanking position.
Come on over. Moving to target.
Pistol damage.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Jacob's a little upset with his dad.
Enemies in front.
You know what? I need that cover. Sorry, Jacob. You're gonna have to wait.
Rerouting power. Engaged.
What happened to the cryo? What happened?
Have engaged.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Taking cover.
Finding cover. Enemy come.
Doesn't come out right away, does he?
Combat drone.
Drone, not mech, right? Mech's not out yet. I hear the mech. Hear the mech. Where's the mech at? There's the mech. Get you guys on the mech here.
We'll end it quickly.
Oh, 97. Shit, I wasn't looking. I thought we just picked up enough. We're short of firing of the cane, even though we just picked up heavy weapon ammo right around the corner. Right there, but it wasn't enough. That's bad. It's bad. It's very bad.
Enemy drone.
It's very bad. Crew can try to move around, but you know what? The crew's gonna be toast. In fact, we're all gonna be toast here. Cane does nothing if we can't use it. Should have taken out the rest of the ads in the area. Because they're still back there shooting at me. Which is not good. I could run their way. Could try that. I've never really done anything unconventional here. Like move around the battlefield and try to flank these guys. Right now it seems like a decent idea. Let's get our crew back up too. Drone. Didn't see the drone.
Defense systems active.
To learn nicely.
Whoa. Hello.
To learn nicely. Clean hit.
Wow, get over here, side of the wall. Need to.
Get over here.
Going to explode.
Well, that was messy.
A blocked shield. Trouble ahead.
Trains we kill!
Oh shit. There's another guy too. What's with the cover in this? I can't even aim and shoot from here. There's so much broken cover in this level. The whole map. Or just this part of it.
Target down! Enough with the toys.
Yeah, enough with the
father in eye here
toys.
and justify this.
Didn't even get to use the cane. That mech is why I brought the cane. We were short on ammo.
Excellent.
Morden thinks that was excellent. Morden, your standards used to be higher.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
Incoming. You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Oh, things had gone so very wrong.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Since flip, time and food reserves, and your sun and time apart.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave my bit start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. The price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Leave him here.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Untrue. Intention's easy to predict, just don't care.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
I don't know, they could have made that a little more Night of the Living Dead-ish. Father of the Year! Rip George Romero died this week. Jacob! Jacob! Alright, so those 3 loyalty missions today so far. Not the most exciting parts of the game. But they're alright. There's a few good bits in there. Anything, I think you see them too many times, they just get too familiar.
Long gone by the time they get here.
Let's do it. Let's get out of here. We better be.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
I've never seen you smile.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Well then. Shoot him! Shoot him now! Then shoot Jacob. Both! 2 bullets. Hey, Rex. Much more. You were a bit behind. Just a bit. Heavy pistol damage. 5 of 5. Excellent. Kelly, how we doing?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
That's it?
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
That's it.
I'll be here if you need. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you from my daughter, Diana. Commander Shepard, Arya Taluk told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments, that she was the one who'd killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. Magical bung. Howdy. Alright. So we're doing Shadow Broker now? Right. Rain, I should probably go. Had enough worm holding for the day. We don't have to do that. Let's see. We took our first break a little late. We might take this one a little early so we can start Shadow Broker proper. Let's see what we have on the books. We gotta finish system hacking when we go back to Ilium, and then Shadow Broker. What I am thinking. Journal's really pretty clear. We're gonna do Arrival later. Turn that in when we're on Ilium. All roads lead to Ilium. Okay, let's take this break. It'll be a little early since I took the last one late. Hasn't been that long since the last break. Let's do it anyways. How long's the break gonna be? Possible to challenge oneself. I don't think so, Rex. I don't think you can. I'm gonna play one song. Just one song.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Simos, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Everybody have a good break. Everybody.